Hey guys, Reggie here. I'm going to show you how to use the Avon Workshop and Gardening Schedule. We've got categories: start date, end date, owner block, not important, details block, very important, days till end date, also pretty important, and then a visual representation of what's going on. Let's talk about this real quick, and if you have any questions, I can certainly answer them later on. Workshop projects. We can see there are 3 workshop projects currently listed. One of them is done. That's the grade 2 ethereal wheels times 3. We did that the other day. Make 3 grade 2 ethereal wheels using deep green crystals. And then I listed the type pilgrimage. See that it's done. A little D for here will automatically update that column to done. And it was supposed to take us till the 30th, but we got it done early, so I bumped the start date for the next project, which is the Invincible Type 2 Aft Castle, up to today. Today that project started. We have 9 days to do it, and that's just based on how many ethereal wheels we have and how long they will last before we need to make new ones. So you're saying, hey, I want to help the FC, I want to help, what do we need for the current project? And you come to this web page or this Google Doc, and you mouse over the current project. Say, how do I know which project is current? Well, it's obviously not that one because it's done. This is the only one that's highlighted on today's date. So we'll go to the Aft Castle, boom, click it. It's going to bring us to another Google Doc that has everything you could build for the Invincible Type 2. It'll automatically take you to the right airship. You just have to have the wherewithal to go to the right button. In this case, it would be Aft Castle, which is misspelled. There we go. Aft Castle. And we see that we need 30 steel rivets for phase 1, 30 steel ingots, 30 cobalt joint plates, and 9 garland steel. For phase 2, we need 30 steel rivets, 30 cobalt joint plates, 18 mithrite ingots, 12 dark steel lumbers, and of course we have what we need for phase 3, as well as a complete fucking list of everything we need and where it can be bought. So let's say you want to buy the materials for phase 1 and 2, you go to the Amalja vendor, you buy it, boom boom, put 2 X's in there. 2 X's means phase 1 and 2 is complete. Pretty simple. And once the project is done, I'll just update that column and I'll delete everything. No big deal. If you're curious as to what is required for other parts of the airships or other airship parts, you can browse through these tabs. Other functionality included in here. There's a list of everything and where it's sold, as well as kind of a search function. Let's say you wanted to buy some blue lumber. The Goblet supplier has that. Let's say I want to buy some raw damberite. Where can I get raw damberite? Oh, I can buy it from the FC house. Well, that's nice to know. So I don't have to leave here to go to Google, to go to FFXIV database. It's all right here. Any questions you have on the forum or how it works, just list them here and I'll answer them. But let's go back to the workshop. You can see we have 9 days to complete that project, and on the 6th of November, a second project will start. Real quick, let's go back to the workshop database, Invincible Type 2. The idea here is for us to get all of these mats for all 3 phases ready, and then just shove them all in for phase 1, push progress, shove them all in for phase 2, push progress, shove them all in for phase 3, push progress, and that way we can get a whole workshop, a whole part crafted at once without having to call people to the FC workshop 2 or 3 times. Now back to the gardening part. The gardening part is a planning layout tool to increase the efficiency of our gardens. So we have gardening plot 1 and gardening plot 2. Those obviously correspond to our 2 gardening plots. In gardening plot 1 right now, we're growing the Met gourds and the Minium lilies. Those start on the 28th. They have a nominal grow time of 5 days. We see that visually represented here. The next, in gardening plot 2 right now, we're growing cracker root seeds. It's a nominal grow time of 3 days and is visually represented here. Yes, I know there are 4 blocks. Yes, I know there are 6 blocks. Don't worry about it. The Mandrake and Zephytal apples, which are the... oh, I'm sorry. Back to there. So the Mimic Gourd and the Minion Lilies, once those are done, those will give us Stavenarian Onion seeds. Those Stavenarian Onion seeds are going to be planted in Garden Plot 2 right after the Cracker Roots are done. So we can see that if we fertilize the Stavenarian Onion seeds a lot, we can move the plant time of the Stavenarian Onion seeds up 2 days, start right here, and we can get rid of this dead space. Likewise, if the Cracker Roots get fertilized a lot, we might have an extra 3 days. We can grow more Cracker Roots before we grow Stavenarian Onions, because as you can see, we're going to have Gardening Plot 1 busy for a very long time. And with as many members as we're getting, we're going to need a lot of Cracker Roots. So it's just kind of a way to see what's going to be growing. You can see there's nothing growing here for a while, so that's our next big Cracker Root crop. And this is more Stavenarian Onions after these 2 crossbreeds get done. I know it looks a little confusing at first, but if you just take a few minutes, you kind of look at it and you know, trace it out, it's really not too bad. And really, where this is useful for your average FC members, they're going to come here and they're going to go, alright, my Chocobo is rank 10, it's max, I need a Stavenarian Onion. It's going to be 13 days until we have Stavenarian Onion, and 28 days till the second batch of Stavenarian Onions. So maybe I just want to go buy a Stavenarian Onion right now, because my Chocobo is probably going to rank up again in another 13 days. And that's where that's useful for your average FC member in the gardening. But please leave any comments you have and let me know what you think, and I hope this is useful.